I'm also a co-founder of Amplified Arts, which is the theater company that's producing this production this evening. This is our third production here in this beautiful, beautiful space. And I'm going to move aside a second if you hadn't had a chance to look at it. The Maxfield Parish set. The funds raised from this production will go to help continue to work with the organization that's listening to your program does to restore and keep this beautiful piece of art available and accessible to the community, not only for general walk-ins, like you can come here and visit and come and see the space. They also do different types of events throughout the year that supports artists and other community members, so it's important, hugely important, that we support entities like the one that supports this particular beautiful piece of work. So obviously we're very pleased and honored to be able to be on this stage. But with that comes some quirks of an old space. So we're going to go over those real quick. The first to know, obviously, is at the exits, the one that you came through, and there is one to the side here on the left. If there is an emergency, obviously move carefully to those locations. The bathrooms, there are two of them, are in the lobby. If you pass them to your right. This set also includes the light fixtures that are above, which have been here since, I believe, 1916. So, when you see the lights come on the stage, understand there is a chance that they will flicker. They're old fixtures. So, we do our best to incorporate the light fixtures that are here along with our general watch in the front, but just something to know as an audience member, that's why it's happening. Everything's fine, we're safe, it's just old fixtures and old lights, and it is what it is. But of course, the money raised through this production helps to make those types of upgrades to the space, so we're excited to be able to provide that. The show runs about 2 hours. There is a 10-minute intermission. At that time, the concession will be open, and we do that by donation. There'll be some waters and some snacks and whatnot. You can help yourself to those. We do ask that if you need to use the restroom, obviously, to try and do it as quietly as you can. The front door, these doors here make a lot of noise when they open and close. And there is now a camera that's right in the middle of the floor, so be careful of that as well, so you don't trip over that. Amplified Arts has been creating in the Sullivan County for a decade. I'm going to try not to get emotional. In the program, you'll notice that it mentions that this is our last performance here in New Hampshire. We are so excited to see so many alumni on the stage and audience members as well, people who have been there since the very beginning. And this production is highly fitting because Amplified Arts premiered with our Academy, which was our teen program, with the importance of being earnest. Comedy, period piece, perfect. So why not end with a comedy piece, period piece? Not only that, but it is Jane Austen's 250th birthday. So I can't think of a better way to celebrate her beautiful work, her beautiful language, as well as her very timely, how do I put that? Timely information regarding character in society and how to navigate that as a woman. Might be the best way to put it. Obviously, I'm a little emotional right now, so words aren't super great. There is, as I said, the intermission. Then we head right into the Act 2. I'm actually feeling a little bit because we're waiting on someone that's not here yet. So we're going to hold for probably about 2 more minutes, so it's your opportunity to use the bathroom real quick if you need to. And then we'll get the show started. Thank you so much for coming tonight, and welcome to the first act of Pride and Prejudice. Also, it's a comedy, so feel free to laugh. maybe we only live for a couple minutes. So you can chat. Everyone's very tense. It's rebranding might be the best way to put it. Amplified Arts will start as an artist collective in Claremont that provided educational opportunities for youth and community theater for those beyond that 18 cap. I no longer reside in Sullivan County, so I drive down an hour and a half to be here to produce the shows that we do down here, and I love that, but that's a long drive back and forth. And it seems a little disingenuous to say that this is based in Sullivan County when I'm technically not here, and the rest of my creative team isn't here. However, I will say that obviously our alumni and folks, as we move forward with our next evolution, are always invited to take part in what we're doing. So we'll continue to create theater and film, but we're just doing a rebranding. But of course, you spent 10 years of your life doing that. Yeah. So that's where the emotions are coming from. I've had an amazing opportunity, so many amazing artists, several of which, all of the folks up here that you'll see, but also a lot of them in the audience today. So, yeah, so that's the story behind Amplified Arts. Yeah, thank you for asking. All right, I think on that note, we're going to get going. Okay, I think this person probably would have gotten lost, maybe. The other thing I ask is just understand that I'm playing front of house, lights and sound. So here we go.
Universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a large fortune must be in want of a wife.
Why, of course he must. And why not one of you? Oh, go away now, girls. I want to talk to your father. Mr. Bennett?
My dear.
Well, have you heard that Netherfield Hall is let?
I have.
To a young man of a large fortune from the north of England, a Mr. Bingley. Single man of large fortune. Oh, what a fine thing for our girls.
How so?
Mr. Bennett, how can you be so tiresome? Well, you must know I'm thinking of his marrying one of them.
Oh, is that his design in settling here?
Design? Nonsense. How can you talk so? But it is very likely he may fall in love with one of them. So you must go visit him. Well, and then see that he can return the visit, invite our girls to Netherfield, fall in love with one of them, and marry her.
Oh, have you not considered, my dear, that you are as handsome as any of them, and that Mr. Bingley might fall in love with you?
Don't talk nonsense. I've certainly had my share of beauty. But now I think only of our daughters, and so should you.
Oh, perhaps I should, though they have none of them much to recommend them. They're silly and disorganized like other girls, but except for Lizzie, she has something more of a quickness than her sisters.
Oh, Mr. Bennett, how can you abuse your own children so? Oh, you take delight in vexing me. You have no compassion for my nerves.
My dear, you mistake me. I have every respect for your nerves.
Oh.
They have been my old friends these 20-odd years. Let me put your mind at rest. I called on Mr. Bingley yesterday. He has engaged himself to bring a party to the next ball at Meryton.
Oh, Mr. Bennett!
Yes,
Good.
very well,
Just
very well,
teasing
very
me.
well.
Girls! Oh, what a wonderful father you have. Excellent news.
What is it, Mama?
Mr. Bingley, who has 5,000 a year, well, he's taken Netherfield Hall and He's bringing a party to the ball of Meritage.
Mama! Will there be officers?
Oh, how should I know, Lydia? But you should all make sure to look your very best. Oh.
Oh, if I could find someone who loved me and would take me for only 50 pounds a year, I should be very well pleased. Yes. But such a man could never be sensible, and I could never love a man who is out of his wits.
I think that a marriage where one partner couldn't love or respect the other cannot be agreeable to either party.
As we see every day. But beggars cannot be choosers.
We're not so very poor, Lizzie.
With Papa's estate entailed away from the female line, we have very little but our charms to recommend us. One of us at least will have to marry very well indeed. And since you are at least 5 times as pretty as the rest of us, I fear it will have to be you.
But I should I do so wish to marry for love.
And so you shall, I'm sure. But take care you fall in love with a man of good fortune. What about you, Lizzie? Oh, I'm too difficult to please. I shall end up an old maid.
A ball in a provincial assembly room.
Why ever not, Mr. Darcy?
You don't think the company would be somewhat uncouth?
Not at all. And what if they were? I'm very fond of dancing, and I'm ready to stand up with anyone. Are you refusing to come?
No, that would be ill-mannered. I will come with you, Bingley, and I will dance with your sisters. I make no further undertaking than that. I see nothing else here to tempt me.
I wouldn't be as fastidious as you, Philip. The room is full of pretty girls.
You are dancing with the only handsome girl in the room.
Oh, she's the loveliest, sweetest. But look, there's one of her sisters who's not engaged. And she's very pretty to my eye and looks very agreeable, too.
She is tolerable, but not handsome enough to tempt me. You had better turn to your partner and enjoy her smiles. You're wasting your time.
Very well, I shall.
Well, he danced the first 2 dances with her. Oh, and then the next was Charlotte Lucas, which vexed me greatly. And then he danced the next 2 with Jane again, and then the next with Lizzie, and then, oh, well, what do you think?
Enough of his partners. When he had sprained his ankle in the first dance.
Mr. Bennett, oh, but his sisters, oh, so elegant and refined. Oh, but that man he brought with him, Mr. Darcy, as he calls himself, proud, horrid, and disobliging. After all, he may be the richest man in Derbyshire. Do you know he slighted our Lizzie and wouldn't stand up with her?
Slighted my Lizzie, did he?
I didn't care for him either, Papa. So it is of little matter.
Horrid creature. If he asks you again, I hope you refuse him just to teach him a lesson.
I think I can safely promise you never to dance with Mr. Darcy.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear.
And so none of the Hertfordshire ladies could please you, Mr. Darcy. Not even the famous Miss Bennet.
Well, I never met with prettier girls or pleasanter people in my life.
I saw little beauty and no breeding at all. The eldest, Miss Bennet, is very pretty, I grant you.
Admit it, ma'am. She's an angel.
She smiles too much.
Mr. Darcy, too cruel. And now we are invited to a party at Sir William Lucas's, who I understand kept a very good shop before he became a gentleman. Must we go?
Of course we must. It would be very rude not to.
And no doubt your inamorata, Miss Bennet, will be there.
I certainly hope so.
And her mother, and all of her sisters. You'll be able to bear it, Mr. Darcy.
But seems I must.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you, but I'm afraid to be near you.
Ah, Mr. Bingley, Mr. Darcy, Miss Bingley, Mrs. Hurst, you are very welcome. So very good of you to grace our humble yes.
Oh, Mary, don't play any of that gloomy stuff. Play something jolly. We want to dance.
Oh, play us a jig, Mary. No one wants to hear your concertos here.
Now.
Lizzie, Charlotte. I see Mr. Bingley continues his attentions to Jane.
I think if it goes on as it has been, she is in fair way to be very much in love with him.
Then she should leave him in no doubt of her feelings if she means to secure him.
Secure him
Yes, of course, and as soon as possible.
before she is sure of his character, before she is sure even of her own feelings.
Yes, of course, happiness in a marriage is always a matter of chance, you know. It would be better if she knew nothing of his defects in advance. She'll find it all too soon once they are married. She would do well to encourage him as much as she can, I think. He will receive very little encouragement from his sisters.
Or his friend.
Mr. Darcy seems to look at you a great deal.
I can't imagine why. Unless he means to frighten me with his companions.
Oh, such a charming activity this is to young people, sir. I feel that dancing is the refinement of every polished society.
Yes, and every unpolished one.
Sir?
Every savage can dance.
What? Oh, yes. Excellent. Very witty, sir. Very witty. Mr. Darcy, may I present this young lady to you? You cannot refuse when there is so much beauty before you.
Miss Bennett, would you do me the honor?
I thank you, but I beg you would excuse me.
So, what's to be done?
I think I can imagine your thoughts in this moment.
I would imagine not.
You're imagining how unbearable it would be to spend many tedious nights in his company.
No, indeed. I was meditating on the pleasure a pair of fine eyes in the face of a pretty woman can bestow.
And may one ask whose are the eyes that inspire such reflections?
Miss Elizabeth Bennett.
Oh, I am all astonishment.
If I imagine myself peaceful on the fire escape, head first, my hands inside my t-shirt as I run away. So now whenever it exert, my body moves in mystic ways. I cross my arms to shield my heart.
From Netherfield? Well, what does he say?
It is from Miss Bingley.
Oh, well, that's good too. Let me see, Jane. Dear friend, well, that's very good. La-di-da-di-da. I beg you would dine with Louisa and me today. Well, that's good. For the gentlemen are to dine with Colonel Foster and his officers in Maritime. Ah, well, you still must go, of course, and just make of it what you can.
May I have the carriage, Mamma?
Certainly not. Well, you must go on horseback, for it looks like rain. And then you will have to stay the night, and Mr. Bingley will see you in the morning. Hurry up and tell the boy to saddle up Nellie. There. You see, Mr. Bennett, what a good idea it was of mine to send her on Nellie.
Oh, were you planning to have her struck by lightning?
No, of course not. Why would I want her to get struck by lightning? It was so she would have to stay the night.
Why would you desire that outcome, my dear?
Mr. Bennett.
A note just arrived from Netherfield. Jane is very unwell, confined to bed with a fever.
Oh, the poor girl.
Well, my dear, if she should die, you may take comfort in knowing that it was all in the pursuit of Mr. Bingley and under your orders.
Mr. Bennett, people don't die of little trifling colds.
I think I should go and see her, Mamma.
Well, how will you do that when the horses are wanted on the farm?
It's only 3 miles. I'll walk.
In all this dirt and mud? You would not be fit to be seen when you get there.
I shall be fit to be seen by Jane, and that is all I want. And I shall be back before dinner time.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you, but I'm afraid to be near you. I don't know where to begin.
Miss Bennett.
Mr. Darcy, I am here to see my sister.
Of course you are.
Would you be so kind as to take me to her?
Of course, yes. Follow me.
If I imagine myself peaceful on the fire escape, and first my hands inside my t-shirt as we run away. So now we have a running start. My body moves in misty waves across my arms to shield my heart. And as everything turns into waves, I see the light on the lane, the silver moon, the water swing.
Well, we must allow her to be an excellent walker, I suppose. For her appearance this morning, she looked quite wild. What does she mean by all this scampering about the country, just because her sister has a cold? Her hair, Louisa. Her petticoats. I hope you saw her petticoats, brother. 6 inches deep in mud.
I thought she looked uncommonly well.
You observed that, I'm sure, Mr. Darcy.
I did.
I wouldn't imagine you'd wish your sister to make such an exhibition of herself.
I would not.
I'm afraid this will have impacted your admiration for her fine eyes.
Not at all. They were brightened by the exercise.
But Jane Bennet is a sweet girl. It's very sad she should have such an unfortunate family, such low connections. Her uncle, she told us, is in trade and has a shop in Cheapside. Perhaps we should visit when we are next in town.
They would be just as agreeable to me if they had uncles enough to fill all Cheapside.
But with such connections, they can have little chance of marrying well, Mr. Bingley. That is the material point.
Miss Bennet, how does your sister do? Is she any better?
I'm sorry to say she is very unwell.
Let me send for Dr. Jones at once. And of course you must stay the night here.
Oh, I wouldn't wish to inconvenience you.
Nonsense. I'll send to Longbourn directly for your clothes.
Thank you. You're very kind.
What a thoughtful, obliging gentleman Mr. Bingley is. Well, sending for Lizzie's dresses. Though it won't do a scrap of good. That Mr. Darcy is so disagreeable and nasty that even our Lizzie in her prettiest dress couldn't turn his head.
We must thank Providence then that she's relieved from his attentions.
But it's infuriating that a man like that could be, well, rich, handsome, only 3 miles away, and yet be so disobliging.
Well, we must bear it as best we can, my dear. Have you seen my box of trout flies?
Would you bother your trout flies?
There. Shall I disgrace you? You look very pretty, Lizzie, as you well know. Oh, Jane. I would much rather stay here with you. Superior sisters wish me miles away. Only your Mr. Bingley shows me any attention at all. He's not my Mr. Bingley, Lizzie. But I think you very soon shall be. Well, wish me luck.
Miss Bennet. May I inquire after the health of your sister?
She is much improved. I thank you.
I'm glad to hear it.
Will you join us in a card game, Miss Bennet?
If you'll excuse me, I'd much rather read.
Miss Bennet despises cards, I believe.
Indeed, I do not. But I do love to read.
And what do you do so secretly, Mr. Darcy?
It is no secret I am writing to my sister.
Oh, dear Georgiana, I long to see her. Is she much grown since the summer? Is she as tall as me?
She is about Miss Elizabeth Bennet's height, or a little taller.
And such a great performer at the pianoforte. Do you play, Miss Bennet?
A little, but not very well.
But all young ladies are accomplished.
I can't think of half a dozen who would satisfy my notion of an accomplished woman.
A truly accomplished woman must carry herself in a certain way that shows her superiority.
And more than that, she should have expanded her mind through extensive reading.
After all of that, I'm surprised you find any young ladies accomplished, Mr. Darcy.
Perhaps you've not had the advantage of moving in society enough, Miss Bennet.
Yes, I suppose that must be it.
Miss Bennet, will you join me on a turn about the room?
Yes, if you wish.
Will you not join us, Mr. Darcy?
That would defeat the object.
What do you mean, sir? What can he mean?
I think we do well not to inquire.
No, we insist on knowing your meaning, sir.
Why, that your figures appear to best advantage when walking, and I may best admire them from my present position.
Shocking! Abominable! How shall we punish him, Miss Bennet?
Nothing so easy. Tease him. Laugh at him.
Laugh. And Mr. Darcy? Impossible. He is a man without fault.
A man without fault.
Perhaps that is impossible for anyone, but it has been the study of my life to avoid those weaknesses which could expose a strong understanding to ridicule.
Such as vanity, perhaps? Or pride?
Vanity is a weakness indeed, but pride, where there is a real superiority of mind, pride will always be under regulation.
Then it is true. Mr. Darcy is a man without fault.
I have faults enough, Miss Bennet, but I hope they're not of understanding. My temper I cannot vouch for. It could be called resentful. My good opinion, once lost, is gone forever.
That is a failing indeed. But I cannot laugh at that.
I believe everyone has a disposition towards some particular evil,
Your effect is a propensity to hate everyone.
and yours is to willfully misunderstand them.
Oh, someone is coming up the drive. Mrs. Bennet and two of your sisters. How delightful. Mrs. Bennet, you are very welcome. I trust you don't find Miss Bennet worse than you expected.
Indeed I do, sir. Oh, for she is very ill and suffers a great deal. I'm afraid we must trespass just a little longer on your hospitality.
But of course.
You are too kind, sir. Well, you have a sweet room here. I believe you will never want to leave the county once you have come here.
Indeed. I'd live in the country forever if I had my choice. What about you, Mr. Darcy?
You would find the company somewhat confined and unvarying.
Indeed it is not, sir. The country is a vast deal pleasanter, sir, whatever you may say about it.
Mamma, you misunderstand Mr. Darcy's meaning.
He seemed to think the country nothing at all.
Mamma!
Confined, unvarying. Well, I would have him know that we dine with 4 and 20 families.
Mamma, have you seen Charlotte Lucas since I came away?
Yes, she called yesterday with Sir William. What an agreeable man he is. Now that is my idea of good breeding. And those persons who think fondly of themselves and never open their mouths quite mistake the matter.
Mr. Bingley, did you not promise to hold a ball here at Netherfield? It would be a great scandal if you did not.
I shall be very happy to give a ball here as soon as your sister is recovered. And you shall name the day, if you will.
There now! Now that's what I call gentlemanly behavior. Oh, here we are, home again, jiggity jig.
The ball at Netherfield!
Oh, Jane. I am sorry to say, your Mr. Bingley is as excellent as anyone could wish, but I have never been so happy to leave a place in my life.
How pleasant it is to have one's home to oneself again. But I imagine Mr. Darcy must be missing Miss Elizabeth's pert opinions and fine eyes.
Quite the contrary, I assure you.
If I imagine myself peaceful, fire escape, then first my hands inside my t-shirt as we run away. So now we have a run.
dinner, for we shall be welcoming a guest.
Mr. Bingley.
Colonel Forster!
Mr. Darcy?
No, none of these. I'm expecting my cousin, Mr. Collins.
Oh,
Well, let's not be too judgmental too quickly. Listen to this. I am, sir, keenly conscious of having, however, unwillingly injured your amiable daughters, and am very excited to make amends to one of them at least.
What does that mean?
I think it means that he intends to make a proposal of marriage to one of you.
Without having met any of us, could he be a sensible man?
oh,
I think not, my dear. In fact, I have every expectation that he is quite the contrary. Mr. Collins, you're very welcome.
My dear Mr. and Mrs. Bennet. Oh, these must be your lovely daughters, I presume.
yes, Jane, Lizzie, Mary,
Ugh.
Kitty.
I am overwhelmed by the superfluity of charm. My esteemed patroness, the Lady Catherine de Bourgh, kindly advised me that I must marry as soon as possible. And why I thought, what would be more than fitting than that I should choose one of these lovely young girls?
What indeed? For you will find none finer anywhere in the country, I can tell you that.
I must confess, Miss Bennet, I do find myself particularly drawn to your eldest.
Oh, yes. Jane is so admired wherever she goes, but we think it's very likely she will soon announce her engagement. But, for my younger daughters, well, in their cases, I know of no prior attachments.
I see.
We were just about to walk to Meryton, Mr. Collins.
Ah,
Perhaps you'd care to join us?
nothing would please me more. Cousin Elizabeth, would you do the honor of walking with me?
This is how it works. It feels a little worse than when we drove our hearse right through that screaming crowd while laughing up a storm until we were just bombed.
Why,
Until it
nobody could be more gracious than my patroness, Lady Catherine de Bourgh. I have already been invited to dine twice at Rosings.
Rosings is very fine, I imagine.
Oh, you could hardly conceive it, cousin. 150 windows!
You've counted them.
In fact, I have. Oh, and the chimney piece in the drawing room is just. Oh!
Oh! Look! There's Denny! Denny! We thought you were back from London.
Well, I'm back now, as you can see, with our new recruit. Allow me to introduce George Wickham. Meet Miss Bennet, Miss Lydia Bennet, Miss Kitty Bennet, Miss Elizabeth Bennet, and,
Our cousin, Mr. Collins.
Well, I'm delighted to meet you all.
do you like to dance, Mr. Wickham?
Oh, very much. And I hope one day to dance with you, Miss Lydia, if they should allow it.
Oh, I'm sure it
Oh,
will.
Jane, it's Mr. Bingley.
How delightful. We were just on our way to Longbourn to inquire after your health, Miss Bennet.
I'm quite recovered. I hope you'll still come and take tea with us at Longbourn.
Wild horses wouldn't prevent me.
Shall we go, Bingley?
Yes, very well. I look forward to seeing you later then.
Do you know that gentleman?
Mr. Bingley.
No, the other.
Mr. Darcy. We know him as Mr. Bingley's friend.
I've known him all my life. We played together as children.
Really?
Yes. You are surprised at the cold manner of our greeting. I am sorry to say we are no longer friends. Are you well acquainted with the gentleman?
As much as I ever wished to be. I recently spent 3 days in the same house with him, and I found him very disagreeable.
He has done me great harm. His father, the late Mr. Darcy, was one of the greatest men I've ever known. My father was his steward. Mr. Darcy intended me for the church, but when he died, the son refused to honor his father's promise and gave the living to somebody else. So, you see, I've had to make my own way in the world.
That is quite shocking conduct. He deserves to be publicly exposed.
And one day he will be, but not by me. I don't have a vengeful temperament. And besides, I have every cause for cheer. I've just joined an excellent regiment. I'm surrounded by good friends. And it seems I do find myself to be in the most delightful society. So, you see, I absolutely forbid you to feel sorry for me.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you, but I'm afraid to be near you, and I don't know where to begin.
I cannot believe it. Mr. Darcy may be cold and disagreeable, but to behave in such an unchristian manner? I cannot believe it.
But why would Wickham invent such a story? Oh, if you had heard him, Jane. He spoke so frankly and with such feeling. He has suffered, Jane, and he bears his suffering cheerfully, with such a manly spirit.
I think you like Mr. Wickham, Lizzie.
I do like him. Jane, did you know that Mr. Collins' patroness, Lady Catherine, is Mr. Darcy's aunt, and her daughter, Lady Anne, is destined to be Mr. Darcy's wife?
No, I did not. Or Miss Bingley.
Mr. Wickham spoke of Mr. Darcy's sister as well. He said that he used to know her very well when they were younger, but that recently she became proud and disdainful like her brother.
That is sad, if it's the truth.
Jane, everything Wickham said rang true.
Lizzie, come here this minute. Mr. Collins has something he wants to say to you.
Oh no. Oh, can't you say that I am out for a walk or in the bath?
She knows you're here.
Lizzie, come here immediately. Come along, Mary.
My dear Miss Elizabeth.
Mr. Collins.
My dear cousin Elizabeth, as soon as, well, almost as soon as I entered this house, I settled upon you as the companion of my future life.
Mr. Collins.
My noble patroness was just so good to give me her advice. Mr. Collins, she said, you must marry, but choose properly, she said. Choose a gentlewoman for my sake. Let her be an active and a useful sort of person who's, well, not brought up too high. If you choose such a person and then bring her to Hunsford, I will visit with her. Think of that. Now nothing remains but to assure you, using the most animated language, of the violence of my affection.
Oh, Mr. Collins, please.
To fortune, I am perfectly indifferent. I assure you, I will never rebuke you on that score once we are married.
Mr. Collins, you are too hasty, sir. You forget I have made no reply. Allow me to do so now. I thank you for the honor of your proposal, but it is impossible for me to accept.
I understand. It is quite typical of young ladies to reject the first advances of the man they mean to accept in marriage.
I was perfectly serious in my refusal. Please believe me. You could never make me happy, and I am the last woman in the world to make you so.
My dear Miss Elizabeth, you really must consider that given your current circumstances, well, you are unlikely to be favored with another proposal.
Then I must bear that the best I can. Excuse me.
Mr. Bennett!
What is it, my dear?
You must come and make Lizzie marry Mr. Collins. For she says she will not have him, and now he's beginning to say he will not have her.
Well, then what am I to do? It sounds like a hopeless case.
Speak to Lizzie. Tell her that you insist on her marrying.
Lizzie, come here. I understand you have received an offer of marriage from Mr. Collins, and that your mother is requiring that you accept it.
Yes, or I will never see her again.
Well, a very unhappy alternative is before you, Lizzie, for from today on, you must choose to be a stranger to one of your parents. Because your mother says she will never see you again if you don't marry Mr. Collins. And I will never see you again if you do.
Oh! Mr. Bennett! Mama, what?
You're never gonna see what happened.
Mr. Collins has gone and proposed to Charlotte Lucas!
Oh!
And she's accepted him.
Charlotte! How could you?
I am not a romantic, Lizzie. I never have been. Mr. Collins is not the most intelligent of men. But he is kind and of a gentle disposition. He can give me a comfortable home, and that is all I ask, and more than many women get.
I could never marry were it not for love.
Love can grow, or affection at least. Look at all of the marriages around you. How many perfectly happy unions can you observe? I think I have done as well as most.
Is Mr. Collins still with you?
No. He has gone off to Hunsford to tell Lady Catherine the happy news and to prepare the cottage for him.
Charlotte, I miss you.
Well, I'm not gone yet. And as soon as I'm comfortably settled into Hunsford, you must come and visit me there.
I should be happy to. And to see Rossie's, which we've heard so much about.
Girls! Girls! We have all been invited to a ball at Netherfield! Oh, this will be a compliment to you, Jane.
No, to me, because it was I who had asked him. I hope he has invited all the soldiers. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, none of us have anything good to wear, Ron.
And then they'll have to take us as they find us.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you, but I'm afraid to be near you, and I don't know where to begin, and I don't know where to begin. Somewhere in the desert, there's a forest, and an anchor before us, but I don't know where to begin, but I don't know where to begin. Again, I lost my
Mr. and Mrs. Bennett, you are very welcome. And all your daughters?
Well, I won't see you so well, Jane. Tell me, are you much improved?
Quite, thank you.
Still keeps up with Mr. Prejudice, but
Oh, look, I spy officers! Denny! Oh, Lizzie, I don't see Mr. Wickham anywhere. Will you be very cross if he's not here?
I am instructed to convey Mr. Wickham's regrets and his compliments. He'll be unable to attend this evening's urgent business in town. I think the business would be a little less urgent had he not been obliged to avoid a certain gentleman.
Thank you.
Come on, Kitty.
You are looking quite put out this.
Oh, no, it is of no consequence. I've just heard news that a gentleman whose company I enjoy has been obliged to stay away because he's made an enemy of Mr. Darcy. And the fault is all on Mr. Darcy's side. Really, Charlotte, he is the
Miss
most...
Bennett, if you are not otherwise engaged, would you do me the honor of dancing the next with me?
I was not, yes, thank you.
Oh.
Oh, why could I not think of an excuse? Hateful man. I promised myself I would never dance with him.
Lizzie, he pays you a great compliment in singling you out. I really think he favors you.
I wish you would not.
Lizzie, you would be a fool in letting your fancy for Wickham let you disregard a man of 10 times his consequence.
I think we must have a little conversation, Mr. Darcy. Even if we are both of an unsociable disposition.
That is an inaccurate description of your own character. No doubt you were describing mine. Do you go often to Meryton?
We do. And when you saw us there last, we were just forming a new acquaintance.
Well, Mr. Wickham is blessed with the happy knack of making new friends. Whether he is able to keep them is less certain.
He has certainly lost your friendship and suffers grievously as a result.
Mr. Darcy, Miss Elizabeth, of such superior dancing. You're very well suited as a couple, just like your sister Jane and your friend Mr. Bingley. I think we all look forward to a certain desirable event there. Perhaps 2 desirable events?
No, indeed.
I shan't detain you any longer.
I've quite forgotten what we were talking about.
I don't believe you were talking about anything. Mr. Darcy, let me ask you something. When we were last in Netherfield, you told me that your good opinion, once lost, was lost forever.
Do you remember correctly?
Are you sure you never made a mistake in your judgment? You never allowed yourself to become blinded by prejudice?
I hope not.
I hope not too.
Miss Elizabeth, I hear you are quite delighted with George Wickham. I must advise you not to believe all of his assertions. He has treated Mr. Darcy in the most infamous manner. I do not know the particulars, but I can assure you he is not in the least bit to blame. I pity you, Miss Elizabeth, for the discovery of your favorite's guilt. Truly, considering his descent, one cannot expect much better.
His guilt and his descent are, by your account, the same. Nothing you say convinces me he was wrong in any way.
I beg your pardon, my remarks were kindly meant.
I have a great desire to hear a song. Shall we have some music? Caroline, would you like to play? Oh, I see Miss Mary Bennington.
Enough! You have delighted us long enough, Mary.
Let's have the other young ladies have time to Mr. Collins wanted our Lizzie, you know. But she wouldn't have him. No. He wanted our Jane first, but, well, Bingley had taken such a favor to her, we expect their engagement to be announced anytime. Well, that'll be good for the younger girls, too, because it'll just kind of throw them in the way of other rich men. Too bad his friend had to be so disagreeable. He could have been quite the catch, too.
Mama?
What? Who am I to be afraid of Mr. Darcy? I am sure I owe him no particular civility.
Lord, I am so bad!
I look forward to seeing you very soon.
us all shut up. They've all gone away.
What? Oh, I don't believe it.
I've just received a note from Miss Bingley.
Have they all gone away?
Yes, to London, and they do not expect to return for some time.
And nothing from Mr. Bingley?
No, and his sister says that he is very likely to become engaged to Mr. Darcy's sister, Georgiana. Lizzie, perhaps he never cared for me at all.
Oh, Jane, no. I believe he did and does care for you, Jane. I know he does. And Miss Bingley sees it, and she wishes to prevent it. And she thinks by pushing her brother to Miss Darcy, it will give her a better chance at securing Mr. Darcy. But he would be a foolish sort of man to submit to it. I believe we will see him very soon. I am sure of it.
3 months gone. Oh, I do think it very bad of Mr. Bingley. I do indeed. He comes into Hertfordshire, rents a house, makes our Jane fall in love with him, and then goes off to London without a word. Oh, if he would only let some other rich man take over Netherfield, there might be some hope for our girls. What use is it just standing empty?
It is not Mr. Bingley's fault, Mamma. He is a sort of prisoner, and his friend, Mr. Darcy, is his jailer. But I still have faith he will break free very soon.
Lizzie, do not give me false hope. It is over. He may live in my memory as the most amiable man of my acquaintance, but that is all. I have nothing to hope or fear, and nothing, thank God, to reproach him for.
Oh, and that Mr. Collins too. Ugh, what a snake he turned out to be. Just because Lizzie wouldn't have him, he storms off in a pet and captures Charlotte Lucas. Ugh, our Mary would have been happy to oblige him.
Oh, come, Mary. Come, Jane. Next to being married, every girl likes to be crossed in love once or twice. When is it to be your turn, Lizzie? Let Wickham be your man. He's as fine a fellow to jilt a girl as any I've seen.
But a less agreeable man will suit me.
Well, true. But whatever disasters you suffer, you know you have a loving mother who will make the most of them.
Oh, don't know what will become of us. I don't indeed. Oh, and I cannot bear the thought of Charlotte Lucas being mistress of this house when you are gone and we are all turned out to have to live upon the parish.
Come, comfort yourself, my dear. Let's hope for better things. Just think, I might outlive you.
Mr. Bennett!
My dearest Lizzie, we are now comfortably settled in Hunsford, and it would give me great pleasure for you to visit us here.
My dear Charlotte, I should be happy to accept, for I am in grave need of a diversion. Jane has gone to London with my aunt and uncle Gardiner in hopes that she may bump into a certain Mr. B. I hope to arrive on Tuesday week.
Ah, my dear cousin. Oh, what a pleasure it is to welcome you to my humble abode.
You're very kind, sir.
So happy to see you, Lizzie.
And I you.
Well, do step inside, cousin. It is a comfortable enough dwelling, as I'm sure you will agree with me, and it is eminently suitable for a clergyman in my position.
It is indeed.
Oh, but this staircase over here, it is neither too shallow nor too steep.
It is a very serviceable staircase. One may go up and down quite easily.
Oh, exactly. Oh, and if you would, please come and observe this closet back here. What say you to that?
It seems very convenient for storing things.
Exactly. Oh, Lady Catherine de Bourgh herself just as you see.
A closet with shelves in it. A happy thought indeed.
She is kindness itself. There is no detail that is too small as to be beneath her notice.
Yes, she's a very attentive neighbor.
We dine at Rosings twice a week. Twice a week! And we are never allowed to walk home from there. For her ladyship always orders her carriage for us. Or one of her carriages, I should say. For she has several.
Perhaps I should give Lizzie a tour of the house, and then we can take a walk in the garden.
That is a capital scheme. I shall wait for you both there.
Mr. Collins tends to the garden himself and spends much of his day there.
The exercise must be beneficial.
Yes, and then takes him a walk to Rossings every day.
So often. Is that necessary?
No, but I encourage it. And when he is in the house, he spends much of his time in his book.
And you prefer to stay in this parlor.
So it often happens that a whole day passes and we don't spend 5 minutes in each other's company.
I see.
I find I bear the solitude well.
I understand. But you dine at Rosings twice a week?
We do.
And that is pleasant?
Well, you'll have to see for yourself, but we are invited there this evening.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you, but I'm afraid to be near you. I don't know.
So, Miss Elizabeth Bennett, your friend here seems a pretty genteel sort of girl, Mrs. Collins. Miss Bennett, your father's estate is entailed upon Mr. Collins, I understand.
Yes, it is.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I am the second of 5 sisters.
Are any of the younger ones out?
Yes, all of them.
I'll find out at once. The younger out before the elder are married. That is most irregular.
Perhaps. But don't you think it would be very unfair to younger sisters to have not their share of society because their elders have not the means nor the inclination to marry early?
Upon my word, you offer your opinion very freely for so young a person. What is your age?
I am not 1 in 20.
Mr. Collins, did I tell you that we expect a visit from my nephew in the next day or 2? Lady Anne will be very pleased to see him, will you not, Anne? Yes, Mr. Darcy is a great favorite here.
Oh.
Oh.
My dearest Lizzie, I've been in London now for 12 weeks, and no one disappointed with Miss Bingley. When at last she returned my call, she made it clear she took no pleasure in seeing me. When I asked after her brother, she said he knew I was in town, but was much otherwise occupied with Mr. Darcy and his sister. I must then conclude that Mr. Bingley no longer cares for me.
I refuse to believe it. He has been worked upon by his friend, that hateful man.
My dear cousin, I just heard that Mr. Darcy has just arrived at Rosings. And we are invited to dine there with him this evening.
Oh, good.
Yes, it is good. Oh, it's very good news indeed. How very gracious and how very condescending of Lady Catherine and her nephew. No, cousin, it is quite the honor and a very big distinction to be admitted to my lady's intimate family circle. This is so very good of you, Lady Catherine. Believe me, we are very conscientious of this distinction which you confer upon us.
Mr. Darcy, I believe you are a little acquainted with Miss Bennet.
Yes, we met at Hertfordshire. How do your family do, Miss Bennett? They are well?
They are indeed. My eldest sister has been in London these 3 months. Have you never happened to see her?
No, I have not had that pleasure.
Shall we have some music? Miss Bennett, do you play?
A little, but not very well.
You will never improve unless you practice. If I had ever learned, I should have been a great proficient. So would Lady Anne, if her health had allowed her to apply. Well, let us hear you, Miss Bennett, and see if we prefer your music to your pert opinions.
Do you mean to frighten me by coming so close, Mr. Darcy?
I'm sure you know that was not my intention.
Then what was your intention?
To afford myself the pleasure of seeing you and hearing you play.
Well, I suppose I cannot deny you that. Oh, I wish you wouldn't stand so closely. It makes me uncomfortable.
Then I beg your pardon.
What are you talking about over there?
Music, ma'am.
You would play tolerably well, Miss Bennett, if you practiced more. You have a goodish notion of fingering, although your taste is not equal to Anne's. Anne would have been a delightful performer had her health allowed her to learn.
Yes, indeed. Delightful, I'm sure.
Will you not continue?
Jewish. Sickly creature. I feel very sorry for her. Mr. Darcy treats her with contemptuous indifference, as he treats everyone. But Lady Catherine is determined to have him as a son-in-law as well as a nephew, and she is not a woman to be gainsaid. Oh, someone's at the door. Mr. Darcy. Mr. and Mrs. Collins have gone into Hunsford Village. Will you sit down?
Thank you. This seems a very comfortable home.
Yes, it is.
In vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. In declaring myself thus, I am aware that I am going against the wishes of my family, my friends. I need hardly add my own better judgment. Our relative situations are such that any alliance between our families must be regarded as reprehensible. Indeed, as a rational man, I cannot but consider it so myself. But it cannot be helped. Almost from the first moments of our acquaintance, I have come to feel for you a passionate admiration and regard which has overcome every rational scruple. I beg of you most fervently to relieve my suffering and consent to be my wife.
In such cases as these, I believe it is custom to express a sense of obligation. But I cannot. I have never desired your good opinion, and you have certainly bestowed it most unwillingly. I am sorry to have caused you any pain. I hope it would be of short duration.
This is all the reply I'm to expect? I wonder why you make so little effort to be civil in rejecting me.
chose to insult me by telling me that you liked me against your will, your reason, and even your character. Was that not an excuse for incivility if I was uncivil? But I have other provocations. You know I have. Do you think anything would tempt me to accept a man who has ruined the happiness of a beloved sister? Can you deny that you have done this?
I do not wish to deny that I have done everything in my power to separate your sister from my friend. Towards him, I have been kinder than I have toward myself.
And that is not the only cause of my dislike. My opinion of you when I was heard your reprehensible conduct toward Mr. Wickham.
You take an eager interest in that gentleman's concerns.
And so would anyone who knew of his misfortunes.
Yes, his misfortunes have been great indeed.
And by your infliction. And yet you treat them with ridicule and contempt.
So this is your opinion of me? My faults, according to this calculation, are heavy indeed, but perhaps they might have been overlooked if your pride had not been hurt by my honest confession of my scruples regarding your family's connection. I am not ashamed of them. Can you expect me to rejoice in one whose situation is so decidedly beneath my own?
You are mistaken, sir. The mode of your declaration merely spared me any concern I might have felt had you expressed yourself in a more gentlemanly manner. Please understand me. There is no way you could have proposed that would have tempted me to accept. From the very beginning of our acquaintance, I was struck by your arrogance, your conceit, and your selfish disdain toward the feelings of others. I had not known you a month before I felt you were the last man in the world I ever wished to marry.
You have said enough, ma'am. I perfectly comprehend your feelings, and now I have only to be ashamed of my own. I apologize for having taken up so much of your time, and I hope you will accept my best wishes for your health and happiness.
And that is our 10-minute intermission, folks. Make sure to get up and stretch your legs, use the bathroom.
Prejudice, I can't do it.
Are you still working with the paper?
No, no.
Because you're full-time down in Congo.
That's correct. Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. Are you going to be here Wednesday too?
Which, for the reform?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. Not yet. I'm usually talking every day. So I have a small rep.
Oh, exciting.
No, we have a couple, we have to sleep 12 hours a week. About that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's time for and come winter, that won't be much fun either. No. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, yeah. It's nice that you can stay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very 10 minutes commute, so
Yeah.
I'll take that any day.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
No problem.
Maybe pop in occasionally, like furniture meetings, like on the way down, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.